I'm well above the Napa Valley, very high on Crestmont, on the way to Angwin, off of Deer Park. Been up here for jobs, and I've looked at this place. It's spectacular. I'm gonna zoom into that castle. But okay, so I'm gonna try. I know it's very windy. I'm gonna try to fix that a little bit. There seems to be very obvious straight lines and a predictable angle around this entire area. And down here at the road intersection, I'm going to go back down there pretty soon. And I'll see if I can zoom back up where the cars. Okay, down there. And I'm going to point back up at this massive formation that I'm standing on top of. So all these blocks, they seem to have connections. You know, they all seem to fit together, and it's an extremely steep angle. Lichen everywhere. Just familiar things. Pretty outrageous location, but look at this angle. It comes down, and then the top of this, what looks like a giant wall structure, could be. I've seen some evidence of high heat damage and melting all over this place. There's walls everywhere. You can kind of get an idea of the watershed of the valley, and also areas that have clearly collapsed and slid down, exposing massive scars of erosion. So we'll look at that a little later. But I wanted to stop up here. I'm going to go to that other sanitarium and see if I can show some old world structure that's actually underneath the modern asylum above St. Helena. Okay. Having a little fun down here on the side of the road. These guys are probably where I left my donkey. Rode up here. Sanitarium in Deer Park. I'm going to be going to the asylum now, which is just up the road. So a lot of people driving around, but it's a great day. It's kind of muggy, hot, late afternoon, up well above St. Helena. So behind this new retaining wall, you can see it's an older constructed stone wall. And this is on into the hill up above St. Helena on the way to Angwin. So this component's been placed in. Let's see what I can do here. See how far I can walk. So there's a lot of concrete that has covered up old masonry walls. There's some blocked up entrance here. Here you can see where the wall is. Now we're starting to see some covering. So plastering, blocked up entryway, and now we're on a different grade with a much different masonry wall. You can see a lot of the much older, larger masonry. A lot of questionable repairs. Very interesting red material. May have gotten the attention of somebody. Walk faster. So you go up and it's an older, massive stone masonry area with some outstanding walls. So up above multiple walls. So this is part of the old so-called sanitarium. So things have just been covered over with terrible mortar over and over. Looks like there's even some buttressing down here. Out of this thing. Right here. Interesting. I'm gonna prowl around a little more. Probably get thrown out. But this just goes up into the hillside, and then up above, there's another little area for driving and parking. And there's more massive walls. So I guess there's that helipad above that retaining wall. Going back behind. Might be stuck. Dead end. Okay, so here's what they added, obviously, to the old wall, creating normal sized stairs on this top of the wall. So underneath all of this material is plaster, and that goes into the hill. And I believe all that gunite over there is covering some things. I'll look around a little more. So there's a big wall that looks like a cinder block wall. And it comes around this corner. We're back to the old heavy masonry.